Medicare is a bit like dancing the tango. It's beautiful, but beware. If you don't understand the rules of engagement, you might be punished. Medicare experts like Sue Altman warn about the penalties for procrastinating on decisions about using this health insurance. Can you give us an example?
Love to. Untimely enrollment can result in penalties, and some of those are going to be permanent. The penalties are going to increase your premium anywhere from 1% a month to 10% or more a year. So the best way to avoid the penalties is to determine your Medicare enrollment date.
So yeah, you have to make the decisions, and then you have to be on time once you've made those decisions.
Exactly.
Okay. Nancy Faze-Gernon is also a Medicare guru. Now, Part D has an extra trap to avoid. Nancy.
Yes. So if you're going to be working past the age of 65, you actually need to ensure that your employer's prescription plan meets Medicare standards. If not, you will pay an extra amount on your premiums when you do join a Part D plan. So the way around that trap is you ask your benefits administrator for a letter of or proof of creditable coverage. And this will protect you from incurring late premium penalties.
I want to make sure I remember that. It's creditable coverage, right?
Absolutely.
Creditable coverage. All right. So now, Sue, are there any other penalties that we need to know that are part of the Medicare tango?
HSAs. So remember, the HSA is a health savings account for health care related expenses. If you're under 65 and use the funds for expenses that are non-related to health care, then you're going to have a penalty and tax consequences. However, if you use them after 65, you'll still have the tax consequence, but you're no longer going to have that extra penalty. So to dance well with Medicare, know your enrollment dates. It will save you lots of money, and let's face it, isn't that the point?
So I'm guessing that ignorance of the law is not an excuse that's going to make any difference. How do we keep ahead of all of this?
You're absolutely right. Know your timelines, know the possible penalties, and know if you have any questions, call Care Counsel.
If you want to know more about avoiding Medicare payment penalties, do what the woman said, contact Care Counsel.